Well, it's a Sunday afternoon after the Thursday night before, and after, well, not even 72 hours of that incredible night at Petershill in the Champions League. Glasgow City are back in league action, hopefully with some energy in the legs and the lungs, as they are continuing to try and win. That 100% record is still there for the away side up against Celtic, a side who have proved to be a difficult opponent, and they've became a bit closer to the top two, certainly in a fight with Hibs for second place. Howitt from the throw-in. The dance around Clark. A little nick off the Celtic player's foot. Here's Sinclair now from the clearance. Crichton. Sinclair, one touch. It's a good drive and it's an excellent save from Cunningham. And McBearty helps on his way for a throw-in rather than a corner. And the one touch, and then the arrowing effort heading towards that far corner. Ross, good play McGovern. There's Natalie Ross coming in, and Clackers has got fingertips to it, but it's not enough. And Celtic have scored in the 17th minute. And Natalie Ross, who scored here a couple of years, 2.5 years ago now, which led to them getting a draw at K Park in a league game. And a couple of good passes. And Ross into that far corner, placed it well. Clackers are their best, but couldn't get enough on it. So Sinclair to Lee for Lauder. City looking for the quick reply. Crichton up there. Here's Howitt. Blasted it off the crossbar. Didn't go over the line. And that almost was the reply. Now they're going to have to watch it, the away team, because Natalie Ross has found McGovern, but Clackers comes and just sends it anywhere. All action over the last couple of minutes here. Howitt, who just blasted it from close range, but couldn't keep it down under the bar. Out for Foley. Head down. Howitt. Here's Lauder. Lauder with the block, second attempt. It comes to Doherty on the other side. Straight from Sinclair's head. Here's Foley to drill, and Cunningham knew, I think it was going wide, left it. Ewan's touch back to McBrearty. Smart, but a header in there. It's a great save from Donaldson's try. Back it comes in. Crichton at the second attempt gets it away. A little bit of pressure there, but Keenan comes in. Smart. Keenan in towards Ewans. It's going to creep in. And Sarah Ewans, goal 14 of the season. Celtic are 2-0 up here. Was good play and slipped away from the fingertips. Clackers, and big job here for the away side. Still plenty of time in the game though. Lauder for Howitt here. Doherty, it's over the head of everyone in orange, but Love's going to reach it at the other side. Gloughlin, that's superb touch. Howitt, it's a good little dig. Always going to reach Cunningham at the near post. Good intent in the first minute. Good stuff from Love there for Doherty. In there for Kay, a good touch. But again, straight into Cunningham. Out looking to spin away, and she has done. There's Jo Love, and there's one back. Well, the hero on Thursday night from the penalty spot off the bench just before half time. Early doors in the second half. In the 49th minute. Out for Kate. Love with space. Looking up. It's a good dig. And again, just coming down in time. Plenty of time for Cunningham. Governed away by Girasoli. Smart. Lachlan came in. Owen Giard, near post, and she's made it 3-1. Now City fighting their way back into it. But bounce through. And Josephine Giard just after the hour mark and restored that 2-goal cushion. Loader lovely for Kate. Space to just drive with her pace. And still go, but it's over. Well, I think Kirsten Hout was looking for it played in. Kate decided to back herself. Some run, but couldn't keep it down. It's going to be Loader. Howitt can't get there. Girasoli trying to hook him out. She keeps it in play if nothing else. And good turn as well across. Oh, and it swung all the way in. Well, Howitt was around but couldn't get a toe to it. And Girasoli just trying to get something on it. He stayed in play. Good turn but across the face and by. Natalie once again, and Sarah Ewens is all alone. This could finish it off here, and she has finished it off. 2 for her. And on the break when City were committing. It was a good ball through. He was in support as well for Ewens, but Ewens finished off on her own. Her 15th league goal of the season. Full time at K Park, and Celtic 4-1 winners here. It's Glasgow City's first league defeat for 3.5 years almost, and it's only the second side in the Scott Booth era that have defeated Glasgow City in the league game other than Spartans that did it. That was the team back then. A much changed side for City, and caught a bit cold with Natalie Ross's goal in the 17th minute. Sarah Ewens added to the tally 7 minutes before half time. Jo Love sparked a bit of life in the second half. In fact, City probably had the better of the two sides for the first 15-20 minutes of that second period. But then Josephine Giard with the sucker punch, the third goal, near post, drilled finish. And then on the break when City were chasing the game, Sarah Ewens adding her second, and a fourth goal. Won't be an undefeated campaign. They got their big task of the Champions League quarter-final. They will not be taking any excuses from today though. But for Celtic, it is the 19th defeat for Scott Booth in charge for Glasgow City. Final score at K Park in the penultimate league game of the season. It has finished Celtic 4, Glasgow City 1.